Okay, so the stream will be starting. That means the recording will also be starting. I can always check my phone if I need to, if there's something that I forget about. Right. Welcome everyone. First of all, I'm considering what position I want my chair to be in because this is a shite office chair. It just is, and it gets uncomfortable to sit in for long periods of time, which kind of... What the fuck am I rolling on? That should be in a bin. Why is that not in a bin? Okay, side tangents about things aside, the point is this chair is uncomfortable. And for the record, you might be wondering, why is there a vendor of Stephen Richards? Well, first of all, and I realize the mic might be pointing in the wrong direction, first of all, I happen to be a mark for the RTC. When I randomly chose to just like watch all the Attitude Era, and the latter part of it, where right to censor existed, I actually quite like some of the parts of the Attitude Era. I'm not a fan of some of the raunchier parts. I'm the same with Ruthless Aggression, I carried on the raunchier stuff. Just not a fan of that. So you know, right to censor, right up my alley, fun enough. Also, it's there because there's a scene later on, and I don't want to be having to Alt-Tab to just change a singular thing within the OBS source. So, last time we sorted out everything in St. Ark. We've even ran into Elliot, who is now teaching a music class in here. We can actually head in here and watch as well, like, oh look, and the kids are learning how to play the instrument, yay! I'm sorry everyone, duty calls. Fair enough. Well, we'll see Elliot later anyway, so for now let's just leave, as we need to head to Parm. Not only do we have a non-urgent request there, but we do need to do our investigation, so which they'll probably bring up in this cutscene, funnily enough. Sounds like they're having fun in there. I have a hard time picturing such a kind-looking guy being a member of Class 7, just like us. Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah, out of all people in Class 7, if Elliot just snapped out of existence, people might think, out of all of them, little of value would be lost. I disagree. I like a white mage. Always nice to have them about on your party, in case of, you know, oh shit, we need to be healed. I remember seeing him back during the Civil War, but even then he didn't look like a student at a military academy. Haha, why does everyone do that? Elliot's stronger than he looks though. He's a close friend of mine. We went through a lot together back in the day, but he's never stopped believing in the power of music. I do love how the way it's phrased sometimes makes it sound like it's been longer than a year and a half. A close friend. Wow, for real? Ah, I finally connected the dots. That orange hair and the last name Craig. Just like a certain commander of the 4th Armoured Division. Hey, you're pretty sharp. Well, here's Kurt, and he has got those ears on. Well, I guess it's not that surprising, you know, given who your brother is. Indeed. Anyway, what should we do next? Well, we've already finished searching the northeastern streets. The required quest in St. Ark should now be complete. I believe we can head to Parm now. Yay! It will take some time to walk there. Perhaps we should take the train. Well, we've finished all our other requests, so I think we're safe to head out. Then we'll head to the station as soon as we're ready. If any of you still have things you need to do, we'd better finish them now. Understood. So, quite simple thing to do right now. Head to the train station, which is just round this corner right here. And, oh dear, there's a crowd. And Phoebe. People are gathered in front of the station. Did something happen? Yeah, something did indeed happen, but let's go see. As Kurt says, we apologise for the inconvenience. We are currently investigating the situation. Please just wait a little bit longer. I smell quite the fishy scoop. Phoebe! Oh, it's Wiener's little pals. Did you finish your investigation thing? Yeah, St. Ark. Anyway, more importantly, what happened here? Well, seems like there was a derailing accident in the direction of Parm. Oh no, the train! A derailing? Ooh, damn it, I can't believe Prince Albert showed up and hit a derailer on an entire train. Anyway, is everything alright, goes you know? Yes, I will keep making wrestling references, that's what I do. Don't know, I just got here myself, so I don't have much more for you than that. They said until the issue is fixed, all trains bound for Parm are cancelled. Well, I guess that means we'll have to walk. I see. Well, gotta go. I need to dig up some info somehow. See you later. Well, while Vivi goes and tries to find a way to be able to get the news out, well, to get the scoop for the news faster than anyone else, this does leave us in quite a predicament. The whaling accident. I hope no one was hurt. That's kind of worrying, indeed. What shall we do, Instructor? Seems like we've got no other choice. It'll take us a while, but I guess we're walking. We need to accede to this request from Parm after all. It's extremely inefficient, but I see no alternative options. Well, hello there, members of Class 7. You seem to be in quite the predicament. Damn it, I went ahead of the script again. As Celestine is here. Woo! It's you! From the mansion! Celestine, what are you doing here? I have come here at the Marquis's behest. Once your business in the sea is concluded, please meet me at the Southern Gate. Arrangements have been made. Oh, well, what are these arrangements, you might be wondering? Well, we'll just have to go and find out. Arrangements? What is he talking about? Damn it, I went ahead again. I'm not sure, but it seems like Marquis High Arms has set something up for us. We should finish everything we need to and head to the Southern Gate. Well, we've done everything that we can do at this time anyway, so the time has advanced to the afternoon and the Sea of St. has been updated, aka, if there is anything that gets added, we need to, like, double check all the districts. Just to see if any symbols show up. I don't think there is anything new at this point. Other than just the, just maybe the change of a few NPCs. Yeah, there's no difference. We'll be heading back to St. Ark in due time, but for now, South Sutherland Highway is the way to go, as we need to get to Parm. And it's still cold enough down here for my toe to go. What the what beauties! What? Oh, they're the horses. Indeed, they're lovely horses. Of course, his lordship keeps horses from the north, and he offered them to you after considering the incident from earlier. That's very kind of him. Thank you, Celestine. Celestine. Ah, fucking, there's no E. I've never seen a horse so up close before. They're so majestic. Are they okay with strangers riding them, though? They look well trained enough that I doubt it'll be a problem. Well, that's a good thing, then. Yeah, they're both excellent horses. I'll take this one, so are you comfortable taking lead with the other one, Kurt? That's fine. Oh, come on, I want to do it. You know it's now being a child. I'm sure you do, but that's a lot to ask of a beginner. Sit behind me and I'll show you what to do. Behind you? Oh. I don't know if I'm cool with that. Oh, you know. Well, it doesn't matter with me. You'll just be running with the instructor instead of me. Never mind. I'll ride Kurt. That was very quick. Thanks, Altina. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah! Uh-huh. Alright, no time like the present. There we go. These are fine horses indeed. We're just going to keep complimenting these two horses, as wonderful as they are. Oh, you can get a nice view on one of these guys. Interesting. So this is how you sit on one. Oh yeah, Tina would probably just use Cullen Solaris instead. We should be able to reach Parm by noon. True, but we're better off heading to the field exercise camp first. We need to report our current stats with our special op missions, among other things. Understood. We'll make great time too, so we can always head back to the city if there's anything more we need to do. Well, until you return, take care. And do let us know if there's anything more we can provide. Oh, thank you. Thank you, indeed. About riding the horses. The horseback running controls. You use the left arm stick to move and RB to dash, as it was as per usual. And you can dismount with B and to simply dismount. Again, you just throw to press A. How simple. And you can change the weighing settings by X by pressing the X button or your equivalent while standing near your horse. Furthermore, you can call your horses to the current location by pressing LT on the action menu and then pressing X. So, yeah, when we have access to a horse, since we don't actually own these horses, they must be borrowed, so we'll only be able to use them in areas we can get them. So, yep, now we have horses. And we can immediately dismount and talk to Vivi here. Hey there, you guys heading over to the place that accident happened? Think you got room for little old me? Whoa, hold that, miss. I mean, I don't know if it's okay. I don't even think they want reporters there, so trying to hitch a ride with some mechanics, huh? Vivi sure is tenacious. It'll be troublesome if she drags us in too. Let's go, instructor. Oh, no doubt. Okay, well, while Vivi learns the way of the road, we shall... Oh, no, our horses, they've disappeared! No!
There!
Oh, Oh, no, that's the one. No, LT.
Alright, let's go.
Time to ride.
Easy now.
Come on, Kurt! Faster! Faster!
You know really likes being on the horse.
Stop getting so worked up. Please, don't let go.
Yahoo!
You don't have to force yourself to be as excited as Yuna.
That's how anyone who's riding a horse should just be like. They should just be like all just like Yahoo instead of going all excitedly shouting. It'd be less painful to people's ears. But then again, if you're traveling with a horse, there might be a level of wind current to it. Anyway, we return to the camp to report that yes, it is indeed archaisms, and now we can go and gather information on the thing. Anyway, as it's 10 to 1 in the afternoon in the game, it's currently nearly 1:30 in the afternoon in real life, so funny how time goes. And people are just chatting away. Shouldn't they be having field exercises to be getting up with, unless it's lunch? And in which case, fair enough. Excited for Sandy's cooking, not so excited for Freddy's. That sounds about right. Oh, why is it still cold enough for my toes? It's just not gonna function. Didn't think there'd be archaisms walking around here. And that old guy is definitely not just some random old dude. Yeah, that much we can gather. Yeah, he seemed easy going, but that just made him even more unpredictable. But since he destroyed those archaisms, I don't think he's from the society. Let's see. There's a chance those archaisms were set loose back during the Civil War, yeah? Yes. There are a few reports here and there about rogue archaisms. Because of that, still too early to determine that society is involved here. We have 2 more reports in the Parm area too. We should be on high alert. Yeah. By the way, where is Instructor Michael? Oh yeah, he's usually lecturing us right about now. Is he dealing with the derailing incident, perhaps? Yeah, actually, he said he was going to check the scene. That does make sense. He is part of the railway military police. Since he's in the vicinity, might as well make sure that it's not got any found tensions and all that. Seems to be caused by a falling rock, fortunately. There weren't many injuries. Okay, that is indeed a relief. A derailing incident, huh? That happened in Crossbow before too. Yes, and it happened because of people, and then shit happened. Anyway, sea trails to ashore. Yeah, a lot of people got hurt pretty bad. Anyway, seems like Class 7's working hard. It certainly does. I'm glad to see you all doing so well without having to rely on your instructor. You really think so? I suppose. Well, we still got plenty of work ahead of us. If you compliment them too much, they'll get reckless, so try to keep them in moderation, okay? Hey, don't treat us like we're a bunch of little kids. Your comment is unnecessary. We'll not lower our guards for any reason. You say that, but the amount of times you guys have lowered your guards to an extent already. Just the Instructor Ween's comment aside, I feel like I'm beginning to see just how and for what purpose Class 7 was created. What? Oh yeah. Ween obviously just thinking, I remember doing this spill. We are tasked with scouting the area around camp and responding to requests from civilians. Though scouting for enemies and improving local opinion were given us the reasons, the true purpose is to have us perform tasks the Bracer Guild would otherwise do, correct? Kurt has figured it out! They're glorified bracers! Yay! At least we come to terms with that sooner than later. Well, now that you mention it, the Bracer Guild, an organisation devoted to maintaining peace in order for civilians across the continent. Just recapping what a Bracer Guild is, rather than that. Though branches exist in the Empire, their operational ability is currently heavily limited. Let's see, there's the one in the Guam. That's it, really? If there are any in Western Erebonia, then it's not on any of our maps, so... You're pretty sharp, Kurt. Well, hearing all that sure does give me a bit of deja vu. Yeah, but when I was in school, they had us do the same thing and called it field studies. I made the same connection you did, but I'm impressed you were able to do it right out of the gate like that. It's nothing special. I simply happened to notice. I can only assume the one who put together Class 7 was none other than Prince Oliver. Kurt has played Cold Steel 1. The eldest prince in the imperial family, one who has given up all claim to the throne. Oh. Oh, you got that too. Well, it makes sense. Francis was responsible for guarding the prince, yeah? Ah, so you knew about that, Instructor Randolph. It was my older mother, Muller, to be specific. I've heard that His Highness has connections with some members of the Bracer Guild. The IAC or the Sky Games. Anyway, so when 4's main campus was remade this year, His Highness created the branch campus and the new Class 7 as its final act before resigning. Am I wrong? No, that's right. Though I wasn't told those exact things, I can't imagine any of them are too far off the mark. I see, so that's what happened. Prince Oliver. Didn't know there was a person like that so high up in the Empire. Yes, he's a very honourable person. That's one way to describe him. Though I suspect this may have been more active self-satisfaction on his part. Wait, but we're supposed to be learning from what Bracers do here, right? I don't know how things are in the Empire, but Bracers are heroes. I know that, of course. Perhaps his brother's you. But reality is another matter. Certainly most of the... Currently, not certainly, my bad. Currently, most of the guild branches in the Empire have been closed down. Pardon me. As for those who supported the guild, such as Prince Oliver and the Radiant Blade Master... They and everyone else who shares the guild's ideals are powerless in Albania right now. Oh yeah, the rings got... Oh yeah, the whole other stuff that's been going on behind the scenes at this point. So if Class 7 is part of this powerless group of supporters, wouldn't you agree our being here is nothing more than a result of the prince's self-satisfaction? Well, that's one way to put it. Way to be blunt about it, but fair enough. I see. It seems like you've had a lot on your mind since even before you arrived at the academy. I've said it before and I'll say it again, you're certainly sharp, but isn't there one thing you're forgetting? What would that be? Regardless of His Highness' intent, Class 7 Special Ops missions are acknowledged from every side as the formal curriculum of the branch campus. The Principal, Professor Smith and the Imperial Government were all involved in establishing the new Class 7. It's possible each of them only thinks of us as pawns. So it's possible the Prince's self-satisfying act was nothing more than the trigger for our being here. Are you telling me it's even worse than I thought? I'm telling you not to make assumptions. There are always two sides to everything. See, Kurt, you need to be more... You need to think that not everything's black and white. Sometimes there is there is the grey morality aspect, aka people thinking that just because someone happens to cut a hill promo doesn't mean that they can't be cheered. Of course, having said that, and to keep the wrestling reference going, just because you want to turn someone face and turn someone heel doesn't mean suddenly for 1 week you can have a heel going on about wanting to do horrible things to children, and then the next week expect us to suddenly be like, yay, we support their endeavours. Obviously, I'm referencing All Elite Wrestling. Don't go watching it, it's not that good. You're smart, but you tend to overthink things. Think about everything you've done today. Why are you trying to cast such a negative light over your accomplishments? Kurt in silence. I agree with Instructor Ween, actually. Everything we did was worthwhile and we were able to get some valuable information, so I don't think it was a waste. Perhaps it's still too early to come to a conclusion. I remain unconvinced, but I'll stop my complaints for now. Either way, if it is my duty as a student of the branch campus and as a founder, I shall give it my all. That should be fine for now. You probably don't want to be told this by me, but you need to find what lies beyond that on your own. Understood. Still a little worried about uni joining Class 7. But it seems pretty interesting, the instructor included. You've got that right. Well, those two are just going to be whispering off to each other while they're meant to be, you know, doing field exercises with their students. We've got a mission to get on with. I'm just going to keep saying this because I'm still going in the back of my head. I know what's about to happen and it saddens me greatly, but well, I can't do much about it. I've played the game enough times to know full damn well what we're part to see anyway. So here's my Fuecoco plushie to brighten the day before it gets all ruined. Now that we've reported everything, let's get back to our special ops missions. Everyone ready? Ready. No need to ask us. Let's head to our second destination, Parm. That said, I still have much to learn. I'm not even halfway to being skilled enough. From now on, I mustn't hold back at all. I must reset my way of thinking. And Kurt is now able to use his S-craft, Wagner Strike. So that means, great news, we get to go into the status menu and look at it. It's a SS Plus power with a breaker D. You're not really going to try and break with an S-craft. With an area of large, at that point just say XL, fuck's sake. And with a 50% chance of seal, it certainly is a nice maneuver to use, but really you may prefer using Rain Slash if you're trying to, say, break the enemy, and then do various bits of damage from that. As with before, if you happen to have gotten your hands on the ingredients for Freddy, now you can hand it over to him, but we don't, so in fact actually we should go into our notebook and just double check its length. Yeah, it's an M, because the 3 plant bits and 3 bee larvae we haven't been able to get yet, funnily enough. Oh, come on, get on the horse. We'll just leave through the exit then, because the game's going to be all like, you have to leave like that to be on the horse. Meh, oh well. That doesn't make sense, they don't want us on the horse in that area. Anyway, we need to head south for Parm. Just to let you know, the trek is a little longer than St. Arcs, but once we pass the bridge with the railway tracks along it, it'll be right there. Speaking of, I wonder what happened with that derailed train. I assume there's been some progress after over an hour. It wouldn't be a bad idea to check and see how it's going. Alright, let's go!
Yeah.
Oh, and off we go to the other direction now, and to see the brightest of things. Wait, no, we're not going to be doing that. Regardless of my potential as a horrible, horrible singer, welcome to this section. There is some enemies here, and battle is very easy to get into. And there's these snakes. They're all fawny and purpley, and I think there's a Yu-Gi-Oh card that sums that up, but that's a dragon, not a snake. And they have eggs around them. It's very simple monsters, really.
Very well. Yeah.
Breaking them to get their items a lot more likely.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Targets eliminated. Move out.
And that's just clear gluten into the cell. God damn it! I was hoping that they would be one of the ones that would contain one of the things we need.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. They're in this area. The enemies are, so.
Let's go. Sit. It's down.
I'll assist.
This is the end.
Okay, we just killed it all in one swoop. Oops, Daisy.
Was my
Pardon me. Now, unfortunately, we don't actually know if any of these enemies are actually dropping what we want them to drop, although they did drop 2 items, so those egg ones aren't going to be necessary. Anyway.
It totally has been derailed.
Let's ask
Well,
Major
shit,
Michael
yeah,
about it
that
since he's
is a
down there.
derailment, although it's not so bad as what happened in Crossbar that one time. So, Vivi has managed to get here before us. Whoa, Vivi! How did you get here so fast? I just drive an engineer, so she managed to succeed in that thing. But that old man won't let me through. I hear a scoop just calling my name too. Wait. Settle down. Obviously, yeah, Vivi's not allowed to get down there, but we can. Due to the fact that we happen to be working alongside Instructor Michael in terms of just where we work. So, anyway. Hey, that car! Yeah, it's one way in which he polices special op vehicles. Good news, it looks like they've got the car needed to pull the train is there, so that's good. There's the rail train, the maintenance car is here as well. Damage seems minimal, which good. We like that. Ah, it's you. Yes, we're on our way to Parm. But we were worried, so we came to check what happened. Can we get a brief on the accident here? Very well, come on down. Well, I say come down here, but come on down! And see for yourself the damage. Today at 11:52 AM, the train was derailed by this fallen rock. Fortunately, the rock wasn't too big to begin with, and since it broke into smaller pieces upon landing, damage to the train was minimal. There were a few injuries, and all of them light treatment. All of them like, there's a full stop there. Treatment has already been completed, which means that those that did suffer are fine now. We investigated the site thoroughly, but found no trace of anything such as explosives. Okay. Between that and the engineer's testimony, we can assume it was a landslide due to natural causes. Or someone very strong pushing a giant rock. That could also be an option. Assume. So you're not certain then. Is there something you find suspicious about the accident? It's just a figure of speech. Because the rock broke into so many pieces, we are unable to determine the state of the scene before the accident. In the event, maintenance of the engine has been completed, so normal operation will resume shortly. I see. The timing still seems pretty suspicious though. If the damage is only slight, it may have just been a coincidence. By the way, there weren't any unidentified metal pieces found nearby, were there? I've already been informed. Archaisms have been cited, correct? Yes, and not just them, there's been a number of suspicious individuals cited recently too. Do you think there's any chance anarchism was the cause of this? No, you subordinates found no traces of them in their search of the area. If there was the possibility, and then a phone call happens. Michael speaking. Oh, it's you, Revolt. Instructor Claire? Yeah, Schwartz and the others have just arrived on the scene. Fine. Wait, how did Claire know? Oh, video communication. Hello, everyone. So there really were archaisms in the area then? Yep, we thought some. As they were not the latest knowledge, it's hard to determine whether the society is involved or not at this point. We still need to investigate the other 2 locations they were sighted at. Well, now that we've confirmed their presence, please be careful. I've been informed of the derailment as well, just with caution, I'm heading over. That will not be necessary. Huh. A video call that won't be necessary has outright verbally occurred, and I am now wanting to punch myself. The situation is under control. There's no need for you to remain here as well. We're receiving backup from the intelligence division. Return to Heimdall as planned. But listen to me. You're not just part of the railway military police. You have direct orders from the Chancellor to return. The Chancellor? That's... Well, it appears like Claire has much larger orders than... That means that she can't be free to be here as well. Ah well. Understood. Please see to the West Major. We, Nuno, Altina, Kurt, please be careful. I'll be praying for the branch campus success. I hope your missions go smoothly. Instructor Claire. Thank you. You be careful too. Well, we've got our... Well, she's got her orders. We have ours, so, you know. Seems she has more pressing mission. Indeed, one important enough to take precedence over everything going on here. It's simply a matter of the RMP's priorities. Well, anyway, the train's fixed. Yippee! Oh, I have a can here still. Okay, good. I forget that I just sometimes leave like a can in the corner of my desk as like a backup one, but I didn't have one right in front of me, and thankfully I had that one. So, let's see. Major, all repairs are complete. Resume operation. I will now return to the field exercise grounds. Pardon me. Class 7 Special Operations. Proceed to Parm. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be going, and Stephen Witches will be staring at all of you equally if you like this following scene. I am totally now gone. Ooh. Ah, crap, I forget where the actual thing is. And, oh, damn it, there's this I have to press A on still. So I can't leave. Jeez, what's with that hard ass? He was rude to us. He was rude to Instructor Claire. Well, I don't think it's worth for a military man like him to be so curt and direct. That said, his conversation with Major Claire did seem strange. He mentioned backup from the intelligence division. He mentioned backup from the intelligence division. He didn't mean you, did he? No, not in this instance. Judging from the situation here, it seems many things are in motion. Well, with a place as large as Verbonia, that does make sense. Yeah, seems so. Well, for now, let's head to Parm. We still need to investigate those 2 remaining locations. You got it. Let's go. And so, our valiant heroes ride off, and the cutscene's not playing yet. Whoopee. And now, here we go. Right, I'm just gonna look at the Coco plush. Oh, wait, never mind. It's Duvalie.
Seems like some annoying flies started buzzing around, and it's such an important time too.
Duvalie. The Swift is here.
It's been a year and a half. Black Rabbit's changed a bit, but he looks completely different. I guess it's not surprising for a boy his age. He has a long way to go, though.
Isn't Green about, like, hit 21 and therefore be done with puberty, like, fully? Like, he's gonna stop growing, pretty much? I mean, that's what happened with me. I got to 5'5.5" and just stopped. So, you know.
What are you so happy about?
I am not happy!
Enter Shirley. I know they still haven't revealed her name in this game, but like it's Shirley. Like, there's no need to be all like, oh, who could it be?
Seems like he might be even stronger than I've heard. I wonder who's stronger, him or Dolphy?
Wayne.
I'm getting kind of excited just thinking about it.
Wayne's stronger. Just there is no debate. Wayne is stronger than Randy.
The Red Reaper.
Everyone
He
has
is
a
certainly
nickname in Arabonia. I complain about it, but like, it makes sense.
But either way, none of them are a match for us. Not even her. We might as well leave them be. They'll serve as a nice little distraction for us.
That's all well and good, but... Can I just have a little taste?
Ugh, you enforcers. Listen up. We're finally about to restart the big
Yeah,
plan
by the
we've
way,
been
back in
working
Trails
towards
to
this whole
Ashore, we
time.
kind of left Shirley to die on the Ashore tree. And it would appear that she took up that offer from Maribel, who also, spoilers for Ashore if you haven't played it, which by the way, at this point, play it. Like, seriously, you can get away with Codstar 1 and most of Codstar 2, but Codstar 3, no, you cannot get away with that. Shirley is now an enforcer, and Maribel has taken Weissman's place as the third Angress. At this point. Although we won't know of that with Maribel just yet, but it's pretty much all but confirmed once she starts showing up. Like, someone had to. Like, I am not afraid to say that. Because, let's face it, that's a much more interesting thing than what's about to happen in this scene.
The third Anguis. So why don't you take this a little more seriously?
Duverly even mentions a third
Let's just have some
Anguis,
fun
which
while
means
we've
someone
got the
had to
chance.
replace Weissman, finally. And then Shirley decides to go round behind Duverly, and thank goodness for the armor, because otherwise...
The armor makes them seem small, but they're actually about as big as Lady Belle's. They don't quite stack up to what your two friends have been blessed with, but I still like them just fine.
Sexual assault is not okay. If anyone tries to say that we can redeem Shirley at any point after Cold Steel, I'm going to punch them in the face.
Yes, girl.
And this isn't the first time Shirley does this either.
Mother. No. My lord.
Shirley.
Alright then. Think I'll make my grand return to the Empire as flashy as possible. Seems like I certainly won't be wanting for opponents. If I'm lucky, I might even draw out a surprise guest or two.
Well, while Duverly recovers from being sexually assaulted, and yes, that's why the Stephen Richards is there, because brat, horny, is very much a valid response to Shirley. Don't worry, it's not new for Shirley. She does this in a show as well to end.
Yeah.
So we can safely say Shirley is irredeemable, in my opinion.
Get back!
I don't care about what anyone says based
My
off
turn.
of things I cover at the end of Cold Steel 4. Like, no, she's still evil, 100%. Ouroboros is always evil. If you happily still align yourself with them, even if what they try to do is not good in your eyes, then you are still at fault.
My turn.
I think it should have been abundantly clear back when Ouroboros first showed itself in the Sky Games, and let's face it, Weissman, very fucking
Let's
evil.
go. Yeah. It's down.
So it's worth stating the obvious,
Let's go.
especially after so many games of knowing the shit they get up to. Ah, that didn't kill. Death Scythe was probably going to knock out Yuna anyway if Death would blow a card, so oops. Well,
Now.
I have an excuse to go back to the train. The train. I have an excuse to go back to
Was my support
the
helpful?
exercise camp, as it were.
Yeah.
Tourist shell. Damn it, we're just not seeing the enemies needed for the request still. They're around here somewhere.
Yeah.
But the whole point of it is that you can't do the request until for Freddy until this point. There are some paths you can go off of where there are some chests,
Yeah.
Thankfully, we can actually evade fighting enemies.
Treasure located.
And, ooh, an aqua bleed.
Easy now.
I really do feel like I'm overreacting a little bit because, like I've said, I've seen the scene before, but still, it still gets to me. Like, how can you...
That enemy is strong.
How
Please
can
be
you
careful.
guarantee that you're... Oh, there's an archaism here as well. Interesting.
Yeah.
But regardless, it really does scream to me that you have, if you can't have both.
There's a
Oh, we're a
small
super
fish.
evil group full of hardened
Yeah.
criminals who do crime for the fun of it, and then turn around and say, actually, there are members that are perfectly fine with being good guys, and
That
therefore
enemy
are
is
redeemable
strong.
to an
Please
extent.
Be careful.
Like, you start seeing that with Theta in Cold Steel 2, that at the end of the day, she obviously has her idea as the direction of Ouroboros. That she obviously still supports the Grandmaster through everything, obviously. And we'll learn more about Theta throughout this game, and it's like, good lord, it's like, you can't both support and not support, is my point. And Shirley fits Ouroboros quite well. In fact, there should always be a level of distrust with someone like Joshua or Sharon, because though they left, can you trust that they will remain as left? Because they could always go back and be like, hey, I want to be Enforcer again.
Wow.
Whereas be like, oh, sweet, okay, we've got work for you.
Beautiful town.
And then they'd be evil again. And that's not fun.
Parm.
Anyway,
the
welcome to
spinning
Parm.
town. The southernmost town of the Empire.
This is my first time here too, but it's just as breathtaking as I was told.
Flashback. These were the people that went to Parm back in the first game.
This is the place Group B visited for their first field study.
You said you lived here till you were 10, right? Does seeing it again bring back any memories?
Yeah, there are some old acquaintances here too. But more importantly, should we look for those monsters?
No, there are requests we need to take care of, so let's look around town first. We might be able to get some info on the archaisms and the derailing incident while we're at it. Kurt, can you guide us?
Yes, of course.
What? Are you embarrassed to see those old acquaintances of yours again?
You said your family's training hall is here too, correct?
Not anymore. The Parm training hall was closed at the end of last year. That said, someone may still be there, so I'd like to stop by at some point.
Oh, I see.
Closed?
Well, for now, Kurt, I'll leave this to you. So, just tell us where we should head.
Understood. Let's be off.
Okay, so let's just get away from all that Ouroboros ickiness and celebrate the fact that we're now in Parm! Yippee! That means more locations, more things to do, and all sorts of other stuff. Perhaps we should head to the general store and the inn. There are many talented artisans here, and the inn seems like a prime place to gather information. Got it! Which way's the training hall, though? Oh. Well, if you head over this way and around past that bridge... Of course, I walk away and it's right before the old road. I don't think anyone would be there at this time of day, though, so we can hold off till later. I'll write a memo so we don't forget. Alright, let's get going. So we've got our locations to go to. Yippee! There's also a fishing spot. There was a fishing spot back in the South Southern Highway 2 that we didn't actually do anything with. And Manager's Residence is where we have that side quest to go and do. There's also some Vantage Masters we can go and
These
do as
patterns
well.
are so cute!
I believe you know
I'm
some
gonna
things.
snap some pics with my Arcus so I can show everyone later.
Hey guys, look what fun we get to have as part of Class 7. Everyone then gets to be
I
jealous.
love the water wheels all over the place. It makes Parm feel so quaint.
Road to Trails to
Are they still in
Una,
regular
where Unit says
operation?
everything.
My turn!
My
Yeah,
turn.
they power all the spinners. Hearing them makes me feel like
I interrupted the voice line by going into the inn, my apologies, but we want to do stuff here. Huh, aren't you? Well, no, long time no see. Bertrand? Oh, okay. Kurt, what a surprise! Once I saw those strange clothes, I started thinking some more wackos had showed up. Oh, these are our uniforms. I enrolled into a military academy, you see. Wait, you said more? Were there others? Well, I suppose they weren't all that strange themselves, but these two young ladies certainly couldn't have looked any more out of place. One was just like some old-fashioned knight and the other was wearing all black leather. I wonder if Dooley and Shirley were here. Wait, all black leather? Wasn't that redhead we met dressed like that too? I'm pretty sure it's the same person. I don't think too many people travel around looking like that. Maybe she was in Parm too. Instructor? Oh, it's knowing. I guess we just need to be more careful. Remember, we also have to take that intel from Phoebe to take into account. No, that's right. She mentioned some strange characters wandering around. Huh, what's up? Oh, it's no big deal. I'm Kurt's instructor. If you happen to see anything strange again, please let us know. Oh, sure thing. You'll be the first to know. Take a Kurt for me, will you, instructor? Well, we can also, while we're here, get ourselves some hearty white stew. And we can also rest because Yuna's dead. And now she's not dead. Yippee!
Fatigue removed.
So we are done inside the inn. There is an NPC here called Orvid. People know me and LaBelle as a merchant of sorts, a dealer in rare ingredients of all shapes and stripes. LaBelle and the Empire were at war at one point, but that was 14 years ago. Relations have gone a lot better recently, so I figured I could expand my area of operation. The Empire is surely flush with a grand assortment of interesting ingredients. Oh, how thrilling! I simply can't wait to see how my next business deals turn out. Fun fact about this NPC is he is one of the first requests that Stella and Joshua end up having to do in Trails in the Sky. So, nice little callback there, and it makes sense that he'd be here out of all places in Erebonia due to the fact that, due to the vicinity to LaBelle we are actually at. If we could open up a map to... No, we can't open up a world map from here. Ah, here we go. Right, as you can see, we're actually not that far away from the Titan Cape, which is what is a line of defense against LaBelle. Though, considering the size of Erebonia, and then we know what the size of LaBelle is, yeah, Erebonia could easily cut something LaBelle, very easily. I think Calvert's also along the borderline, just like, because that, somewhere around there ends with LaBelle and starts with Calvert. It's interesting to see just how much of the map they obscure still in games like this. Which makes sense, we don't need to see beyond a set point because, let's face it. But at the same time, they just didn't, like, split off the map from anything from here. Because, you know, although it's nice to see these old locations still on the map, I'll tell you this, we're never going to that Agent Quarry ever again, at least within Cold Steel. So, just kind of cool to be able to look at the map. Obviously, it might be easier to look at like official sources online, but that runs the risk of getting spoilers for Revelry, so... Welcome to the general store. It does all the things that your general stores do. This appears to be a textiles workshop, and that is also what they do. They offer tailoring services. And they sell everyday items too. I suppose it's more of a general store. As I was saying, it is a general store. Welcome! Oh, I didn't know you were back. Oh, hey Kurt, it's been a while. It's nice to see that even after leaving for the capital, you still make time to come back every once in a while. Haha, yes, well, the training hall is here after all. I was wondering though, has anything unusual happened here lately? Unusual? Well, yes actually. Oh, what was it? You can say we've taken in a stray, accident-prone apprentice engineer. Who does that remind us of? She goes around helping everybody out. When she first arrived, she collapsed from hunger. Oh dear. Yep, now that was a shocker. As we were taking care of her, the loom caught her attention. We told her it had been acting up and she was more than happy to fix it for us. Yay! It's always nice to have people who are helpful. I see. She sounds intriguing to say the least. That said, she did mention seeing something peculiar. Oh, that's right. What was it again? She said she saw it on the highway. I see. Now I am kind of curious. So where's this engineer now? Oh, probably walking around fixing things up here and there. She did say she'd be at the church for most of the morning. And she may still be there. Let us head out. Thank you for your help. Don't worry about it. If you have time later, stop by again, okay? Okay, so we can head back here if we wanted to just buy stuff, if we decided to. Now, since we now have to head this way, we are going to head over here, not to fish, but you there, child, you have a card symbol above your head. Hey, Kurt! It's really you, Kurt! Wow, you got super pretty! Hello, you two. It's been quite some time. Perhaps you could stop telling me how pretty I am every time we meet. Oh, Kurt, shut up. You're beautiful. Anyway. Oh, hey, let's all climb a tree together. I'm going to climb all the way to the top and cannonball into the river. Yeah, me too. Let's play! Calm down, you guys. We need to make sure you've got an adult nearby if you're going to be jumping off. Yay! They're certainly energetic, aren't they? Yeah, they're like this every time I come to visit the training hall. You don't say. They're just like my brother and sister. Well, anyway, talk to Clover again. Hey, Kurt, do you know Vantage Masters? Oh, that card game that's been getting popular lately? I've heard of it, but I haven't played it before. Aww. Well, how about playing me instead? Huh? You know how to play? Okay, you're on! Alright, Clover, it's time to duel. Yeah, I want to play. Okay, well, anyway, we've got our lovely deck here. However, we are now going to be editing it. We are now going to utilise the Ranger Master instead. And begin the match. They have a Sister Master, which means they can heal themselves. Damn it. I hate when self-healing can occur, as you all know. And we're going second. Ah. Well, that's fine, and we'll swap that one out for maybe a Blinks. Magic Crystal? That's fine too. We'll take the Magic Crystal, because that means more damage. Pardon me. Right, let's use these Magic Crystals accordingly, and then plant our enemy, our Nuttials. Oh, I may have made a bit of a mess up there, but seeing as she's played fire ones, I'll happily just attack the Master. Oh, she got a Blink, but she put on the front row like an idiot. Yes, unfortunately, they're not going to be dealing damage to my water ones, which kind of sucks a little bit, but, you know, it's what can we do? Oh, actually, since we're here, I might as well utilise that to do this. You ain't getting your range attacks off. Ah, Vantage Masters. It's fun to play. Especially when your opponent goes, they seem to be playing a lot of water. I know, I'll play more fire. Yeah, that'll show them. Which, no, it doesn't show at all. Like, we just obliterate your entire line and then go in for the kill. It'll take another 3 to 4 times just due to her ability to heal that the sister has, so you know. Anyway. Oh look! We murder the thing really easily. Should have healed yourself. Because now you're in range of dying regardless. Okay. That card makes sense to play, I would say. Yeah, still one of my ones. Yeah, fair enough. Unfortunately for them, I'm still just going to be able to do this. And then do that. That kills their thing. Doesn't kill mine. And then we can just use whatever we want to kill the sister. And we win! Very simple fight. And we get 3 semi-mill pin cards. So that means, once again, we're back to our lovely notebook, which will be in the water category. Thank you, game, for showing that off. Semi-mill pins. These are 4 mana costing, 4 strength, 3 toughness, 3 health, whatever it gets called in this one, with the skill of freeze. This allows them to seal an enemy's actions for 1 turn. So quite a nice card to actually use if, say, sealing an enemy is very much important to do. And yes, that does mean if these are in your opponent's deck, they will start sealing your master, or whichever card happens to be dealing the most pain and anguish to them. I don't even know if there's any additional fish at this point anyway, so I don't even know if I want to fish.
Got a bite.
Oh, we got great.
This is promising.
Crab. Okay, I don't think we need to fish at this point. Because I think this is a crab that we've already gotten, so I will hazard a guess there's not much more we can do in that sense.
It's a whopper!
In that sense. But hey, snow crab, we now got a bigger one than we did previously, so yippee. Anyway, I was just yes, the fish are pretty much the same in multiple locations, sadly. But to the chapel, where this engineer is supposedly being. So this is what Parm's chapel is like. should be the same size as the one in Leaves, yet it feels smaller. Not because we've just been to the enormous St. Art Cathedral. According to the tailor, the person we're looking for should be here. And why it's Mint.
Alrighty, I swapped him out. He should be all set for a while now.
Oh my, thank you so much. You must be very skilled to have finished that so quickly.
Well, not really. I mean, you're darn right.
Ah, Mint, is that you?
Reen? Oh my gosh, long time no see. How have you been?
And Mint dies by falling off the stack of chairs that she was standing on like an idiot. See, this is why stepladders exist. Are you alright? Well, that's our Mint, everyone. Seems like you're looks like you're clumsy as ever. I have no idea what I was trying to say instead of clumsy. Don't probe me. Do you know her? Yeah, she's one of my old schoolmates. We're in different classes though. Never expected to run into you here, of all places. Good to see you again, Mint. Certainly a attire that an engineer would be having. Mint! From one of the other classes back in Console 1. You took the words right out of my mouth. I'm happy to see you again too. So these are your students, huh? They don't look too shabby. I'll be rooting for you guys as a former fellow Force student. Keep on going full fall and give it your all! Thanks. Another former member of Force, though I never met her directly. How do I put this? You have a lot of connections, and I'm grateful for it. Anyway, looks like your technician training's going well. You're going around visiting factories and craftsmen in different parts of the Empire, right? Exactamundo! I just arrived here in Sutherland a little while ago. Oh yeah, did you see, Reen? All those weaving machines they use here? They're all powered by those water mills. I could learn a lot from that kind of functional beauty. Well, it seems you've sailed into your new field just fine. By the way, I heard something earlier from someone at the general store. You're the one who saw something strange around here, right? Huh? Oh, you mean that one thing? Yeah, I definitely saw something strange. Alright, could you give us any more details? We're actually in the middle of an investigation right now. They told her about the investigation of the unidentified monsters. Ah, I see. So that's what you guys are doing. So what exactly did you see and where? So it was this place called Old Agia Road, east of here. I saw it when I went to fix one of the orbital lamps out there. There were 3 shadows I'd never seen before flying towards the plateau. Flying? Were they mechanisms? I'm sure you saw 1 or 2 during the Civil War. Not sure. They were pretty far away, so it was hard to tell. And since I was staring at them, I ended up dropping all the parts I was carrying and starting to panic. I see. Well, I'll go head back to the orbital factory soon. See you around, Ween. Thanks, Mint. You were a big help. Good luck with your training. Yeah, you guys too. If you guys ever need anything, come visit me at the orbital factory. And off Mint goes. What do you think? Mysterious flying shadows. Pardon me. That makes me think of your Clem Solaris. If there were 3 of them, it's unlikely they're combat shells. I've received no notification of Million being here either. Yeah, we should consider the possibility the shadows were something else. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it seems like we got a good lead. Yeah, we should go investigate this old Agiria Road place. Old Agia Road, I'll just say that from now on. I don't care if it's wrong. Anywho, we still have to do a little bit more patrolling, aka heading to.
This might be a good spot for fishing.
Yes, I know that's a spot for fishing. When you. Behold, the training hall. So this is it. Yeah, it's a training hall, alright. Yes, the Vander training hall. Brings back memories. This is where I lived when I was younger. Oh, you don't say. But isn't the Vander style pretty famous in the Empire? I would have guessed they had a lot of students, so why did this training hall close? Well, times are simply changing, huh? That is true. Who wants to use a sword when tanks exist? And now, even more so, soldats exist. Come to think of it, the Vander family. Shouting within the hall! One should not do that. Well, sounds like someone's still in there. Yes, I know them, but this is... For a close training hall, it's pretty loud. Sorry, can we take a look inside? Of course, I'd certainly like to meet someone so enthusiastic about their training. So, even though it's meant to be closed, it looks like there are people that are definitely still doing training. Or at least shouting really loudly for no reason whatsoever. So, either or, and oh, by the looks of things, it is indeed someone trying to do the whole two-handed style of Fanda stuff. Here I go! Come on, your guard is wide open. Wow, this is my first time in a training hall. Actually, does Fanda style even utilize two-handed? Yeah, it does, because they would. Anyway, there aren't too many students here, but they're all so focused. Yeah, it's almost infectious. Just what is going on around here? By Adios, if it isn't Master Kurt! It's nice to see you, Walton. Have you been well? And you know, just Kurt is fine. Of course, don't mind me. Well, I haven't seen you since we were in the capital. When did you get here? I'd have met you by the entrance if I knew. Oh, I'm just here as part of my studies. That's so. Is that the same for your friends then? Excuse me, I should have introduced us sooner. Ween and the students introduced themselves. Field exercises, huh? And to think we just happened to be one of your stops. So how do you look with the Ashens of Valier as your instructor? Not to mention having these adorable young ladies as your classmates. Oh, careful there, Walton. Stephen Richards will stare into your soul. Oh, stop there. We're not that adorable. Says you know. Anyway, I believe he was just making polite conversation. Come on, Ali. Let a girl dream. It's an honour to witness the teachings of the Fanda School. Walton, can I ask what happened? I thought this branch closed down around the end of the year. It did, but it's been reopened for a limited time as of last week. Master Matthias introduced a temporary instructor. Really? Who? Is it someone I know? I'm most positive it is, though she's out at the moment. She is young, but her skill with a blade is incredible. The place has been warming from the inside out since showing its doors, and she's breathed new life back into it. Yeah, she must be quite the instructor. Now, who could that be? Walton, do you think we could Kurt, when did you get here? Look at you, Master Kurt. You're all grown up. They don't deserve names. Oh, no, never mind, they do. Hello, Waffy, Catcher. It's good to see you guys. Catcher, that sounds like a Final Fantasy spell. Kurt then spent some time with familiar faces from his childhood. After being offered something to drink, he said his goodbyes and allowed them to assume their training. So while they're off training, we should really go and do our thing, which is not training. Though it is good training, actually, because it means killing enemies. They have so much energy. Well, I'm sure they're excited to be doing this after such a long break. Guess things are looking up then, huh, Kurt? Yeah, I'm pretty relieved myself. Oh, I forgot to ask you who this temporary instructor of theirs is. We can always check in on the hall once they're back. We have plenty of work ahead of us in the meantime. That is true. Didn't mean to keep us from our exercises. Let's get going. I'm raring to go. Alright, I think we asked around enough. We got some useful information. How do you guys want to proceed? Well, the thing that sticks out most is what Mint told us. 3 flying shadows. I believe the odds are high they are our targets. Old Argia Road, east of town. Few ever venture that way. It seems we decided on our next occasion to investigate then. Yep, no injections here. However, we don't know what's waiting for us out there. We better make sure we're well prepared before we head out. Of course. And prepare we shall. However, there is still a pressing different issue. Inside the manager's residence. We have to prepare to die. Because it involves dies. As Wedgie here will have a request for us. Hello, you must be the military students. Ha, you actually came. Wait, is that you, Kurt? Yes, it's good to see you again, Wedgie. Started attending full Spanish campus this year. Really now, talk about a chance meeting then. It's been like 7 years since we last spoke. You've gone so big. Oh, you two know each other? Yes, though I overlooked that detail when I read over the request. You were still an apprentice back then. I'm assuming you're close to graduating from that title? Yes, it's been 10 years since I became Master Galat's apprentice. This will be the year. In order to be recognised for Parm, you have to participate in the Spring Dye Festival. If you get a passing score, then boom, you're a full-fledged artisan. The Spring Dye Festival. I believe it's an event where the dye artisans compete for the most beautifully dyed piece of cloth. Yes, the artisans take it very seriously, and it is perhaps the most important traditional event in Parm. That explains why the request was to gather materials for dye as soon as possible. Exactly. I'm looking for just the right ingredients for my spring dye. I may be inexperienced, but I want to put out the best work I possibly can. This is my chance to pull out all the stops. Will you help me? Yeah, we'll help. Yes, of course. Please let us help you. More relief. Thanks, guys. I'm looking for 3 ingredients. The first is a lodestone. Or lodestone? When mixed correctly, it makes dye with a nice golden hue. You should be able to find a big deposit along Old Argia Road. Yeah, good news. That's where we got ahead anyway. Golden hue, huh? I'd sure like to see that. Old Argia Road. I'll make a note of that. Next, I'll need rainbow rubia. It's a rare plant. They're hard to come by, but I heard they sell some at some of the bigger markets out there. I see. The ones in St. Ark should fit the bill in that case. Should do. Will it be alright for us to head back there to find one? We have horses, so it should be fine as long as we don't take too long. The last ingredient is Sabbath. I want 50 of each type. Earth, fire, water, fire, and wind. You're going to use Sabbath? That's right. I'm going to grind it into the mix. I'm hoping it gives the resulting cloth a nice sheen. How very interesting. Yeah, it really does sound like a sight to behold. I'm looking forward to seeing how it all turns out, Wedgie. Same here. I'm actually getting pretty pumped over this all of a sudden. I'm glad to hear it. I'll need those ingredients first though. Sorry, I know I'm asking a lot from you guys. Not an issue. We'll commence gathering immediately. We'll be going out on the highway. We'll have to make sure we're prepared. And prepare to die has begun. Damn it, that just draws over there. Wait, hold on. I'm pausing the game quickly because I'm actually going to try and reach over into one of the drawers over elsewhere quickly. Stephen Richards is watching. I want to show us off something that I did in the past. To this drawer? No. Wait, where's the... Wait, hang on. Oh, that's right there. Oh, that's right. Strange Journey copy. Okay. It's in this one. So, as with any secondary school, you had to do things like this. Now, for the record, the bag itself wasn't me. They provided the bags. Actually, no. I think I had to do the string, actually, possibly. I can tell because the knot's really shit. That I probably had to do that bit at the very least. But actually, I might have to do the inside as well. Because this looks like a very shit job. it does. But you had to, one of the things you had to do in textiles once upon a time, you had to, like, I don't know if they still do this for, like, design technology when you do the textile stuff, but you had to design, but you had to, like, do, like, a pouch bit for it, and then they had you, like, print an image. Now, this dates it, but you can't see, but this is a random image that I found somewhere of Flutterbat, a bat pony form of Fluttershy. Actually, a canon episode of My Little Pony. So yeah, and I've just kind of just had it on me this entire time. So, you know, it's kind of cool in that sense. Just a random bag I have. I just leave it in my drawer. In one of my drawers. So that dates when I did that. I love design technology. I think design technology was one of the best subjects I was doing before I went and had to choose my GCSEs, like back when I was in secondary school. And then I didn't choose any of those ones, which is really bizarre. And then lo and behold, I didn't get many of my GCSEs, and then suffer through college, and then we'd be here playing video games because, let's face it, what else can I do in life? But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Thought that'd be a nice little thing to just show that I did once upon a time. I don't remember where, because the more like the woodworks and metalcraft stuff with design technology, I don't remember if I've still got any of those around. And obviously I can't show any of the cooking stuff because that stuff would either have gone very much off or went into my stomach and then proceeded to be, well, what happens normally when food goes into your systems. Regardless, that's just a little bit of a nice thing, and since we were in a textiles place, thought that might be like a neat thing to share, so, you know. That interlude aside, we have to head to Sutherland. Now, we can actually, like, no, we have to send it to St. Ark. So, to St. Ark we go, specifically the Cathedral Square, and its department store. We don't actually have to ride our horses to get there, so that's good on us. While we're doing this, I'm going to look up where the bee lava is, because I want to do Freddy's request before we get to a point of the point where we can't. Excuse me, I have a question. They asked the store if they had rainbow rubia. Rainbow rubia, yes, we have those. We don't get many requests for them, so we don't keep them on the shelves. But every so often, someone comes by looking for some. They can actually be used for medicinal purposes. Ah, medicinal purposes. That's always nice. I close that tab. I don't have access to it right now. Shit, I'm not gonna look at them. Oh, huh, didn't know that. They're used to lower fevers and stop bleeding. They're actually pretty common in traditional medicine. Ah. Didn't know that you knew that. You're font of knowledge as ever, instructor. Please wait a moment, I'll bring one to you right away. We pay 100 mirror. That's right, if you somehow didn't have 100 mirror on you, you wouldn't be able to finish this request. And if that's happened, how broke are you? Also, while we're here... Oh, yeah, stop to train derailing. Let's get Yuna her weapon. Okay, well while we're also here, we can head into the Orbital Factory here and customize it to be the best version of it. The boost hammers. Oh, gives us quick +5. That's always nice to have. Right, anyway, and now back to Parm, as we will now need to head to Old Egea Road to deal with monsters and deal with the fact that there's a thing we need to collect. We'll also fight some enemies, try and get the bee lava and the other stuff for the Freddy's request. Meaning I'm going to try and fight enemies. Anyway, a sign telling us which way is to Parm and which way to Legram we are at in terms of direction. Because yes, you could walk from here all the way to Legram, though I don't recommend it. It would take time and all that. I noticed on Wing's outfit, like the thigh strap thing. Obviously that's for his belt and all that, and for the Tai Chi. But that really just certifies and makes him a Honkai Star Rail character. Oh wait, no, that's usually only the woman. Anyways, we've got our objectives. Let's go! And break this rock. This enemy was distracted by nothing, and so we get advantage. Ah, Yuna's now doing a bit better damage. That's good. Kill this enemy. Use detector. I should really be using detector to find the enemies that have the things we need. Fresh egg and hearty powder. Okay.
Very well.
Nice items to get actually in terms of ingredients, but not what we're looking for.
Let's go.
I'll save the CP for now.
My turn. There.
Ooh, missed.
Here I go.
Oh well, Yuna gets the kill.
Nice. We did it.
There's gotta be the right enemy's gotta be here somewhere.
Hey-ya!
Yeah. Because it's Plant Bits. That's the other one.
Get back!
It's my turn.
Get items off of these lot. See what we get out
Wide
of it.
open.
It's mine.
Stay down. I shall go. There. Now.
An opening. My turn. Ha! There.
It's mine.
My turn. Yeah. Behold the Vander style. I must train even more.
I did not read what we got. Do we have any of the stuff we need? No, we don't. Fuck. Because they're... Oh wait, no. Could they be in key items instead? Ah, we actually do have one lot of plant bit. What gave us that? Because...
It's so pleasant around here. I was expecting remnants of some kind from the Civil War.
Croats and refugees.
Now, bring it on!
Okay, they were talking about how Croats and refugees existed. And that's just fishing bait. I have no idea which enemies I'm maybe for the class for Freddy.
I'll assist.
Which means I'm probably gonna need to go and look up while this battle's ongoing. In fact, we could turn all about on, but that's just not fun. Right, okay, right. I need to re-type in the thing. I didn't actually go in through get into the Neo Seeker thing. Right, let's go chapter 1 where We get the request from... We get the hidden request from Freddy at this point, but we can't do it at this point, which means we need to go... Is it in the side quest? Yes, yeah, there we go. Right, fighting.
My turn.
Chapter 1, we've got Wild Recipe. We get 3 plant bits can drop from monsters in the West Southern Highway, and bee larva dropped from the bear type enemy in Parm Byroad. Ah. Okay, so we need to go back to the West Southern Highway to finish that request immediately.
Rionac, activate.
Fuck.
Fire. There.
An opening!
All right.
But hey, you know, we're getting more experience and all that. Ooh,
It's my
no
turn.
shot, okay.
Our chance!
It's mine! It's my turn! Ha! Let's go! Ha!
I shall go. There.
There's more!
Not quite a few more, actually.
It's my turn! Let's go! I'm up! Second form, Gale! It's down!
I'll assist.
Here I go!
Might have been right.
Take this!
I'll do that, we get breaks.
Very well. Huh.
Danger level high. Rionac, activate. Fire. There.
An opening! My turn. Yeah.
Here I go!
It's my turn. Everyone okay?
And we got ourselves a whole bunch of
Yeah,
tourist
I did
shells
it.
in the process.
Starts
And Gemini
working.
Blast, I just went past it because, damn it. Right, anyway. Gemini Blast for Yuna, her second craft, with a power D and a breaker D, but it is a large AoE with a defense down and speed down recovering. Simple enough, she uses the power of gun to beat up enemies. Whoopee. Anyway. So yes, sadly we need to go elsewhere to get Freddy's request done.
I found
made
some
that mistake
treasure!
now. Oh well. So Soul Blur. Since this is the critical mission path, we have not gone to Bump High Road just yet, but the West Southern Highway we have been on. That's annoying, but the plant bits are from there, which means we could have gotten them. We could have gotten them earlier, and I'm dumb forgetting where you get them. So let's just turbo our way. Oh wait, hold on. I'm going to heal Cud because he'll die otherwise. And I know exactly which monsters I'm willing to hedge my bets on. These ones.
Let's do this!
And they start off with their tear gas bombs. Ag.
It's my turn. Get back! Now!
I'll assist.
This is the end! Very well. Ha!
We just need another 2 of them anyway, so it shouldn't be too much hassle.
Is that all?
Yay, we got 2, exactly. And wait, was that a chest I saw that wasn't opened? Yeah, it was. We didn't even go and open all the chests in this bit. It's good that I came back here. We got some Cure Bombs and S tablets. Anyway, back to Parm. Can we go onto the byroad now, or do we have to wait till later? Because we don't have to go down it at the moment, so we'll probably just... Yep, we don't need to go that way yet, so we'll have to head that way in a bit. Well, oh yeah, we still need to grab the thing. Okay, well we now know where we need to go to do that request. So, anyways, back in older gear, what Agria Road? It's still mucking me up. head this a ways, and the rock that we need to go to is right here. Appears we found the lost stone in Old Argia Road. Let's chip it off. It seems to be west, so let's only get as much as we need. Yeah, we know. And so we obtained the stone. Now we have everything. We'll collect those as we make our way to Parm. Yeah, let's return to Wedgies. So yes, we can do that.
Begin combat.
We can also end up fighting a bunch of enemies and just using Gale to just try and get our way through it quicker.
Here I go! Set! Gunner! There!
My turn! There!
Meteor Wayne! This is bullshit. These things get fucking Draco Meteor. Ah!
It's my turn!
Well, anyways.
Striker!
I'm up! Everyone okay?
Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. There's a snake enemy here alongside one of these rocks that will help us get some stuff.
I found some treasure!
And a chest including the quartz shield breaker. We'll make our way back down this way before we attempt to do anything else. Before we attempt to do much else, let's head back to Parm and hand in our request to Reggie. We should have the Sabbath on hand. I don't see why we wouldn't. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Here you go, Wedgie. Oh, you were able to get everything. Yes, it's all white here. It's all white here. Whee! We hand it all over. Oh, this is exactly what I need. Thank you very much. Now I can really get the dyeing process going. Awesome. Glad we could help. How long will it take? Yes, I'd like to see. Well, I'm going into the home stretch right now. It's going to take 5 hours to go into Seviv, have all the lowest stone, and Berubia 8 hours, then let it cool for 3 days, and oh wow. Rather a lengthy process. Well, that is the traditional method here in Parm. They say Parm's dyes are vivid beyond all compare and stay vibrant for decades. And they're exactly right. I may not have much to show for myself just yet, but that'll change soon enough. This year's Spring Dye Festival makes my first steps to becoming a true artisan. Good luck, we'll be rooting for you. And we'll definitely come back to see it too. Of course, thanks everyone. I won't let you guys or myself down. And so, Prepared to Die has been done, and we get gold hair for Yuna. Now, I didn't do this earlier when we got that hair from Miriam, but ta-da! This is what happens when you use any of the hair on people. So now Yuna's a blonde instead of pink hair. Which I'm going to instantly say is a downgrade. Come on now, pink hair is so much better than blonde. Who cares if it's not a natural hair colour? In real life, it's not. In fantasy worlds like this, it can be all it wants to be. Anyway, back onto Old Argia Road for a third time because of my various cock-ups and doing requests. Let's just turbo away past the first junction because we don't need to fight. We don't need to fight the enemies around here as much. We have to make our way around all these bits here to get the chests. Like this one over here.
Treasure located.
It's a blue pendulum. Let's equip it. Who's not got accessories? Actually, we all have accessories. What does the blue pendulum do? Poison, blind, burn. You have percent seal, so that works. Out in favour. Then let's do that.
Ready.
Gets us another assault point. Charged up. I don't know why it's called charge on the side. There's no chest in that bit unless that's a chest. No, that's a walk. Then we dart around this side because there is a chest here. It is a bunch of Sepith. So yes, if you go and grab this chest, you'll definitely have the Sepith for Wedgie. So we've already replenished it all back. Yippee! There's another chest here. This enemy's unaware, so we'll
Our
just
chance to attack.
do that.
You can't escape! Fire!
My turn.
Strike! There!
It's mine!
Now.
I'm up.
I shall go.
My turn. It's down.
It's mine!
Ah, we killed it, so that means that's when it's going to attack Titans. Damn it.
I'm up.
Oh well.
Now.
And we get quick.
Assist.
All right, got it.
Level 13 win! Woo! Oh, pardon me, and a Tyrrell bomb has been acquired. Okay. Let's just use Faras on Kurt quickly so he's at full. And head over here for our next encounter. A basin in the plateau. This seems like the place Mint was talking about. 50 cells from Parm, it matches the report. There's no sign of monsters around here, but an archaism is another story. Let's investigate the area, be on your guard. Understood. If anyone can find some manner of clue. You think that old guy already defeated them all here? This is an ancient monument. We've seen similar things in a number of other places. Yes, it's likely one of the traces of animism. There are plenty of old ruins in Crossbow. What's this about animism? I've heard it's a different belief system to the Septian Church. It's a bit difficult to explain. Pardon me. It existed in the Empire far before the Septian Church. Okay, let me do it in real world terms. So, once upon a time, there were other religions that many a tribe would utilize. The British then showed up and taught them the good old thing known as Christianity. And then proceeded to leave after wrecking shit up as part of a colony, as those tribes to be part of colonies that didn't want to be colonies. That quick crash course through the rise and fall of the British Empire aside, it's what you call a folk religion. Yeah, that's specifically for animism. It's not practiced anymore, but it's still around in the form of folk tales and old customs. Part of it even made it into the church teachings. Some of the biggest things from it we still have today are the Summer Festival and the Harvest Festival. It's like how there are many holidays that is to do with Christianity mainly, and quite a few non-Christians also celebrate them because they've been turned into ways to give people shit, like Christmas or Easter or even Valentine's Day. But that's less Christianity and more just people wanting an excuse to be exorbitant towards their own partners or potential lovers. Summer Festival and the Harvest Festival, huh? I didn't know that. We've passed by various ominous monuments during our missions. I'll tell you more about it in history class. That is true, we could do that in history. Okay. So, but for now, let's check this area and... The ominousness in Ween's chest palpitations. If Ween suddenly drops dead of a triple heart bypass, that would just be funny, but also concerning for anyone else that exists. What's wrong? You're acting strange. Well, it wouldn't be a triple heart bypass, it'd be a triple heart attack. The bypass is what happens afterwards. I'm dumb, but I was trying to reference Simpsons, so maybe I'm even dumber than I look. Acting strange again, like I did in the forest. It's nothing. Exclamation mark! There's an enemy. Everyone on your guards. And 2 of these fuckers appear. Wait, Mint said 3, but okay, whatever. They're a new type of organism. We've fought them before. These are the base defense heavy class organisms. Sephirocysts. Wordy. These are far more dangerous than the ones we fought this morning. Let's take them down with everything we've got. Yes, sir. Prepare to taste the blades of the Fander School. And so we get to fight 2 of these fuckers, and they get to go faster. That means the cyclonic lasers get to do their strength downs. And Plasma Mine gets to seal us. Ah, crap.
I'm up.
So yeah, that happened. Utilize Curia bombs if they happen to your party members. Like, do it. Because, let's face it, strength down just means you deal less damage. That can be mitigated. Now, Kurt is actually in a nice position here. I'm going to Raging Fire, because he'll actually do an attack.
My turn. Strike!
Well, we tried to get the delay going, but it didn't happen, so oh well. Now, unfortunately, the strength downs would require us to use S tablets. I noticed that crit is going to the hands of the enemy. We are even questing.
Let's go. My turn. Rionac, activate. Fire. Now.
Hopefully, with that defense down, Ween still deals at least some damage.
I'm up. Second form, Gale!
I need to do something. Take this!
Plasma binds are such large AoEs, like, oh god.
My turn.
Yuna's dead. If I don't heal.
Form up! Iron Will
We
formation!
we wouldn't even get
Very
the
well.
thing, so... We can't break them over.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? This is perfect time before the enemies do anything stupid. Let's show off Ragnar
Behold,
Strike.
the dual blades of Vander. Now! I'll end it. Ha! Ragnar, strike!
Yuna at this point is not going to be useful for anything besides
I shall
healing.
go.
And even then, like... have a spirit sense. Yeah, let's use that because everyone's hurting.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Ah, plasma bind.
Here I go.
Let's go.
All right.
We can at least attempt to break this because, like, we're not doing as much otherwise.
It's my turn.
Ween is... Ween is being incredibly unuseful in this because he keeps getting taken out via the seal. I realized what I just did, but that means we actually now get 200 CP, 7 slash.
My blade, calm as still water.
No, we gotta watch these S-crafts, so you know.
Now!
And yes, I am hoping Ween kills the one that we broke, because I don't want to gain that 30 health. That would be absolutely just
Fallen leaves!
completely bad and horrible.
My turn.
I almost... Ah, we have to do it like this.
There.
An opening!
Okay, only defense down on Altina, but it's that close to being broken. 82.
Let's
ooh.
go. Strike!
My turn.
Okay, we get one turn of it being broken. Great,
Rionac,
thanks, game.
activate. Fire. Now.
An opening!
And it immediately gets to have a atomic missile shower. And murder Kurt while he's at it. Fuck.
That was foolish. Let's go.
Well, I kind of like
Arcus
getting...
activate.
All right.
It's like 926.
Arcus activate.
Oh no, I just realized what I've done. Unit's dead. We're okay is gearing. I know it's dumb to do this, and we're going to skip the animation. We've seen it enough times already. I did that because I didn't want Una to die.
Battle complete.
I realized what I did, and I wanted everyone to get experience because it's nice to get them to level up in this fight because the next one's going to be more painful.
Did it.
I must
If they're
train
lower
even
level.
more.
So, I'm going to go and rest. I'm going to go back to the train and use the shower twice so everyone has full CP for the next bit. Seems like they were the same time I had my command during the Civil War. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, Ortina. Once again, you drop a bombshell like that on us so nonchalantly. What exactly were you doing during the Civil War? You too, Instructor Rean. Why don't you say... Instructor? Don't let your guard down. Remember the information we got. How many shadows did my friend say she saw? 3. And how many did we fight? 2. Well, it's good to know maths. There's another. And right behind them. Oh dears. Well, it was nice knowing you and Kurt and all that. Clem, it won't make it. Because for some reason. And this is the first time we're going to see Rean do the whole spirit unification malarkey that he's chosen to just not be doing at this point. Okay, well, the game will explain it, but a lot of shit happened in Northumbria. To quote Dragon Ball Z Abridged, what the fuck is a Namek? Is a good way to explain it, because like fucking hell, quite a few things happened between Console 2 and 3. Amazing. What was... Wayne! I'm alright. I only used it for a moment. See? I'm already back to normal. But that doesn't mean... What if something like that happens again? There was no other way. I'm sorry for making you worry though. If my students are worrying about me, it probably means I failed as an instructor. This is no laughing matter. Why do you always... Instructor Rean? It's not an illness or anything, it's more like a special power. It might seem a little strange, but I'll make sure not to use it too much, so just bear with me a little. Bear with you? No way it's that simple. You just used that weird power to save us. Thank you for protecting us. Perhaps... Well, anyway, you guys slipped up a little this time. If you remember the info we got, you wouldn't have been caught off by the last one. I suppose it's understandable since it's only your first day, but I'm expecting you all to do better next time. Yeah, you're always so... We have no excuses for our performance. We'll just do better next time. Afterwards, they thoroughly searched the area and found no further mechanisms. Seeing as they didn't come across anything else suspicious, they decided to return to Parm. All around the St. Ark area, even here, something's definitely up. Agreed. Further, the last batch of mechanisms were designed to defend bases. It would have been strange for those moles to have been let loose during the Civil War. Yeah, it's probably safe to say the road to the south is suspicious. Today's our first day of special ops mission, so let's try to finish everything by evening. We'll return to Parm, take care of our other tasks, and head south after that. Right. Now more than ever, we must be on our guard. And so, head back to Parm it is. Well, no, I'm going to do the smart thing and head back to the field exercise camp and utilising the showers as a free way of healing. Pro tip, if you do use up all your resources, this is a good thing to do. We'll be back here, though, not too long later, to sort out the request. Oh, we went in the wrong car. Actually, no, there's the shower in this car, too. We just... For the purposes of this, seeing as it restores by 100 apiece, we're doing it twice, so we don't have to do it.
Oh, this...
So we don't have to think, oh, okay, we only need some resources. No, we need all our resources. We'll be finishing up that request for Freddy on the Parm Byroad, so to Parm, to the entrance. Now, one thing we haven't been doing is going around seeing what else there is. Iris here is a shop, and we can buy a quoted pouch for Millium. Only 2,500 mirror, just casually getting used, as per the norm. Items, event, quoted pouch, use. Send me a gift. Hope you like it. And the quoted thing means an instant there and a strength and defense boost. Whoopee. You can tell Elise is not a party member in this game because we didn't get a stat boost for her when we gave her gift. So, you know, just a little fun fact there. You can tell who's a party member, who's not still. Well, to be fair, Millium was already a party member in the game, but only for a small bit, so... So, there is a type of enemy along here that will be containing the lava. Gee, I wonder if they are bees, not bears like one of the Neo-Seeker thing says. Strangling my phone aside, according to a report, the remaining mysterious monsters are found down this path. Since we're low on clues, we should just investigate as much as possible. Are you three still doing alright? Can you keep going? Oh, of course we are. You don't need to worry about us. We need to complete everything by evening, right? Then we better put our all into resolving this quickly. Haha, that's the spirit. Just don't push yourself too much. I have not realized how often someone will say haha in this, I swear. Anyway, beginning patrolling investigation. Yeah, Altina's more concerned about Reen's well-being, but fair enough. So yeah, these aren't bears, these are bees. Neo Seeker, whoever wrote that guy needs to... I was off by a smidgen.
Now, brace yourself.
Crescent Flash!
It's down!
I'll assist.
This is the end! Very well.
Now. All right.
Let's go! Sit! Everyone okay?
And we got 2 bee lavas, which means we need to beat 1 more up. And then we'll head back to the field exercise camp before carrying on with exploring this area.
Sit!
I don't know why I
Show
bothered
no
trying to
mercy.
play with Reen on the outside of the maps.
Second form, Gale!
Let's just scale. We'll put them all down to really low
My turn.
health. And then we can just kill them.
Here I go.
Oh, I'm getting... hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'll be back in a second. Hello? Oh, hold on. Headphones plugged in. Hello? What is it? Wait, I need to remember when I've still got my headphones turned on when it comes to that. Right, okay, sometimes I worry how some people utilise their phones. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. Oh, Tina gets a level up. I haven't got the last bee lava. Oh, Tina's gone close to Wings level now. Anyway, now with all of that, let's go back to the field exercise camp. I know what we need to be doing, but more importantly, first of all, Michael's here. Why did you come back to the field exercise camp? Don't waste time, hurry to Parm! Yes, of course. Anyway, Freddy, where is Freddy? Is he not even here this time? Alright, let's use the showers and then to get the CP on Ween back and then go through the cars looking for Freddy, because Sandy we can give the seat to anybody.
Oh, this is nice.
But Freddy, we have to do it within a certain time frame, or we'll get told, no, you did it wrong. Ah, there he is. He's repping the bar. Looks like you made some wonderful progress in your fishing. Here, a gift for you from the Fisherman's Guild, in honour of one who has caught 3 or more kinds of fish. The double hook accessory. Thanks, Freddy.
You bet!
Anyway, here is your stuff. Is this what you were looking for? Hands the clumps of plant bits and bee larvae to Freddy. Oh ho ho! This is precisely what I was looking for. Stay right there and don't move a muscle. It's time for me to get cooking. Oh, seeing him up close, he's actually pretty skilled with his hands. If only the ingredients were good. Agreed. Hey, you know, he's perfect fit for the Golden Club in that sense, but yeah, I was like, Oh, by the way, use a trident, right? Is your hometown near the ocean or a river? Actually, my hometown's in Sutherland. We've got mountains and rivers far as the eye can see. We've lived side by side with nature since way back. Ah, I see. Haha, and voila, dinner is served. Huh, what? Huh, you know what?
Give it a try!
Freddy and Orvid would be an interesting dynamic to see as an interaction. You gotta eat it while it's hot. The flavours of field exercise is Freddy's special #1, survival chowder. Packed with plenty of bee larvae and nice healthy plant seeds and other bits. Oh, bee larva's still a bee larva no matter how you cook it. Only the brave or exceptionally hungry would eat this. Not only does it look alarming, it smells pretty nasty too. But he spent time making this especially for us. I have to at least try it. And so, Reen carries a spoonful of the chowder to his mouth. Beads of sweat forming on his forehead. Did he do it? He did it. Well. Oh, it's a bit of an acquired taste, but surprisingly it's not too bad. Past the initial wave of bitterness, there's an exquisite savoury flavour. Don't know what's so surprising about it, but I'm glad to see you like it. Seriously? I'm sort of curious now. Maybe we should try it. Seriously, I'm pleasantly surprised by how good it is. Out of curiosity, why did you decide to join the branch campus, Freddy? Why would you want to leave your beautiful hometown to do all this? Well, pretty much just get stronger and broaden my horizons. But during the Civil War, my town took a little bit of damage. And I decided I don't want to be the kind of man who's able to protect the things that are precious to me, no matter what. Pardon me. Whatever I need to do to become that kind of guy, I'll do it. I see. That's very impressive. I had a hard time figuring Freddy out at first, but he actually has a pretty good head on his shoulders when it comes to cooking and life. Instructor Reen? Oh, no, it's nothing. Anyway, that was a treat. Thanks.
You bet!
Anytime. Only half a voice line. Whoopee, thank you, NIS. And so, Wild Recipe is completed. And he can now make curious cuisine. We also get some money out of it, so, you know, useful. So, yes, if we talk to him and ask him to make stuff, he can make special A with plant bits and chitinous shells, which will allow us to restore 1000 health and cure ailments. Freddy Special B uses bee larvae and hearty powder. And it cures 1000 health and cures KO. So, you know, if you need them as backup items, then hey, you know, not the worst. Oh, actually, we can also sell fish to him as well. It's as part of the whole, we have fish stuff. In fact, we can even get silver earring from him with the carp, because we have plenty of carps.
Give it a try!
So, ultimately, relatively useful. I don't know where Sandy is, so I'll leave the herb seeds till later. Besides, we'll give them to her regardless anyway over time. Anyway, now to the Parm by road once more. This is the Parm by road route. As you can see, there is some offshoots to the route itself. If we use a bit of turboing, we can see that this bit doesn't even contain a chest, so I don't know why you'd want to head down that way. And over this way, I believe there was a chest, but we fled before we could access it. So here's a chest that has 3 U materials. Only 3. That's a little bit short on what I would give, but at this point, but you know, maybe some people overdo it. No chest that bit, but there's a chest in this bit.
Treasure located.
And then so we get a 4 seal. which prevents that down. We'll give that to Yuna, and then we'll get the silver earring that we got for trading a fish to Altina. Now everyone's got accessories. Whether they're good accessories or not, that's not my place to determine until we've gotten more.
Get back! Now!
I'll assist.
Let's go. Yeah.
All right. Set.
No, we can't weak enough to go Gunner. Darn.
There. My turn.
Altina just can't get there till no matter what, so...
My turn.
Oh wait, beer Nick. Damn it.
Now. Targets eliminated.
And that's what I'm used up with. Might as well getting our hands on more stuff that we can give to Freddy. Whoopee. And we also got our hands on some strawberry seeds. So it was good that we didn't go and talk to Sandy just now instead. That would not have been so useful. Over this way is a bunch of boxes. Though we can clearly see that the path carries on that way, so maybe we'll head that way later. Anyway, over here is... Why, it's Annabelle. It's nice to see her about still. That's because of earlier. What a pain. She's complaining about the lack of fish, so that's great. Someone's fishing over there. She looks familiar. Oh, could it be? Are you Ween Schwarzer, perchance? Annabelle, is that you? I knew it. It's been quite some time. Come all this way to partake in this secret fishing spot as well? We anglers do think alike, don't we? Oh, I didn't come here to fish, actually. My back is starting to act up. It's starting to act up. How much fun is that when it starts to do that? Who is she, instructor? Another of one of your classmates? No, she's a fellow angler. I thought we called them fishers, but okay, whatever. But what are you up to here, Annabelle? Starting this year, I'm a full-fledged member of the Honourable Imperial Fishing Club. And as a professional angler, I'm in the middle of a survival fishing pilgrimage around the Empire. Everyone's starting their journeys. Bit of a tumultuous time to start doing so, but whatever. So you're basically just wandering around fishing everywhere. So what's the difference from before then? Wait, the Imperial Fishing Club? I feel like I heard that before. I may have seen it mentioned in the Imperial Chronicle from time to time. Well, it seems like you're as independent as ever, but it doesn't seem like you've been able to catch all that many fish today. Nah, to be honest, I haven't caught a single one. That strange sound earlier must have scared all the fish off. There was a strange sound? Yes, it was reverberating throughout the area until only recently. It was a cacophony of rattling and screeching. A very unpleasant series of metallic sounds as well caused all the fish to flee. Yay, more archaisms. Which way did those sounds come from? Well, they seem to come from up on that plateau over there. However, the road to it is closed off, so it's hard to say what lies that way. If this keeps up, I'll end up wasting away to nothing. Okay, well, while Annabelle acts more like me whenever I cock up in a video game, instructor. Yeah, it definitely seems worth looking into. Should we head back and check it out? Yes, let's go. So we could head that way. However, first of all, we can run down this way and go, damn it, there's no chest. Why would we even head this way outside of the monster killing stuff? But there is also this direction, this way. Which, after such a long, winding path, leads us to no chest here. I would have thought there would have been a chest there. And over, down, and over in this bit, actually a chest. And any advantage because I'm an idiot. So, yeah.
It's my turn. Yeah. Now. Let's go. I shall go. There.
My mistakes aside, sometimes we really should actually try and attack enemies, but sometimes it's worth just running away. Maybe that's a survival horror mindset to be having, but don't blame me, my YouTube feed has been primarily one fucking game, and usually when that happens I need to go and start randomly searching up stuff again just so that it has some variety. Right, that enemy dealt with, and Kurt now not having much in terms of CP, which is actually not a good thing. We've done that chest, which means... Right, we'll just go to Parm this time. We'll just go to Parm. We'll actually spend the mirror to west, because it's easier that way. We won't go for the full 200 on Kurt right at this moment. I've got a Reddit notification. It's going to be about a comment I posted earlier. Oh, I know why that's the reply I get. Well, I'm insensitive. That seems to be the case. Oops, daisy. I say oops a daisy, but I shouldn't be saying oops a daisy, and I should probably. Once I'm done streaming, I'm going to either delete a comment I put on Reddit or reply to someone's reply to me, because yeah, maybe I should have put a /s because it was a joke, but I should remember that that when it comes to certain subjects, some people do not like jokes being said, and I realise that. Oops Daisy is the best thing I can say right at this moment, because I am busy doing this. Is this a junkyard or something? I'm not sure. I was very young when I lived here. But these containers have been here as far back as I can remember. Is there anywhere we can climb over? No, we can get through here. Burn it! We could have just moved the boxes, but no, it would take too long, and so we destroyed them. Well, at least now the way forward is clear. Oh god, minus 50! Oh god! Minus 51 actually, because my own, you auto upvote your own comments. Well, I'm gonna deal with this now, actually. Edit. It's got the changes, edit. Sorry for upsetting people. With the attempt. With the attempt at a joke. No, I'm not funny. And if both clash over of if I wouldn't see this, I didn't mean to insert to offend. Well, okay, now that I've covered my bases on Reddit read it quickly because, you know what, fair enough. I don't want to be the cause of people's mental health issues. Oh, Tina, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Agreed, it was rather abrupt. I like how I'm just moving on. There were, someone did a meme on Reddit, as per usual, on r/hololive. I then said, and nothing as value was lost. In, obviously, the way that I would say it if I am to be in the, if say a conversation was happening in the same room, would be in a pessimistic, in a sarcastic way, that, you know, in a standard sense of, I'm not even sure why I'm trying to defend myself here. In the standard sort of sense of like if someone said, "Oh no, I lost," "Oh no," that, like say a death scene occurs and it's like, "Oh no, that person," someone then being like, "and nothing of value was lost." That's kind of being mean. It's very mean and possibly offensive to say that because, you know, if you care about them, it's like, oh no, god. But thankfully, it's just crap. Well, anyway. That's why she's let's move on, because, yeah. I made an edit on the comment. I said what I said. I can't back away from that. It's why I don't use social media often enough anyway. Because I know I'll end up saying something stupid that people will take wrong. I'm not even in like an edgy or in a way, in like a too insensitive way. Just I know that my thoughts when I hear people talk, sometimes I think of pessimistic and sarcastic ways to say things. So you know, this is how it is. From what Annabelle told us, the noises seem to come from this plateau. What's this gate for? Well, whatever it is, it shouldn't concern us. It's very intimidating though. Does the path continue on into the mountains? No, pardon me. This area is not listed on the map. There is nothing about this gate or the road beyond. Maybe an abandoned road that hasn't been used in decades. But wait, the gate doesn't seem that old. Warning, authorized personnel only. Danger due to slide beyond this point. We didn't even need that text box. We could read it quite clearly. Well, I could read it quite clearly, so. I am not the one that matters. Ho 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 ho. See, that's just, I'm not funny. Well, that's not a lot of info. Did you know about this place, Kat? No, I hadn't even heard of it. Since the containers were always piled up there, I never thought to go beyond them. In any case, it seems unlikely the occasions to spread beyond here. Yeah, this place seems pretty heavily locked up. There's no evidence they broke their way in either, so let's look. Enter the bad guys! And oh fuck, it's the things we had to fight alongside Dively and and Blue Blanc in the last game. Woo! It seems they decided to come to us. What? Between the trees? Cologne Celeste! Are these things archaisms too? Yes, an extremely special type. This model was made for surprise attacks and assassinations. Balancing clowns! Are these things really just machines? Very well, we shall prove no easy prey. Watch out for their trick attacks. They can poison you and inflict paralysis. Here they come! Ah, the enemy. And they start with a quit. Fuck off, game. Well, Kurt's dying already. And Ween's poisoned. We only have 1 point, so we might as well go Raging Fire immediately and just start attacking. Gale actually. Nah, Present Flash, because I won't actually jump outside.
It's down!
And we missed on one of them! Yeah!
Very well. Arcus, activate!
All right.
Oh, if we're gonna go up close, we're gonna go Striker. Each of these bouncing clowns have 11,468 health, so that's... yeah, it does add up to what we have to deal damage-wise.
Take this! Now. Brionac, activate. Fire. Now.
An opening! Huh. Thanks.
Thank you.
And there's the paralyzing sting attack. It only hit Yuna. Wait, what? Whoa. They're getting more attacks. Hold on. We'll take that quick, thank you.
Behold, the dual blades of
So Yuna's going to deserve because they just got 4 attacks. That's not fair.
Ragnar, strike!
Oh, actually, if we use the Arcadia Skill, that means a 200 CP attack. Which, you know, is more useful than not having
transform.
it. You know what, we'll watch it this time, because we didn't watch it last time we used it.
Sync complete. Go, Arcadius gear. Ready, launch. Brianna, open fire. Exterminating target. Huh?
At least I think I now have my lowest,
Let's go!
my least voted comment ever. Which is a shame, but I will.
I'll assist.
It's probably going to go further down over time.
I need to do
'cause,
something.
Yeah, I understand why, but oh well. These things I do believe have emergency maintenance. Oh no, yeah, maintenance beam, which heals them for about 3,440. Okay, so that's not too bad as long as we just keep up the pressure.
Take this!
Or you know, we could just miss. Yuna
It's
is
my
going
turn.
to die. Oh wait, never mind. Eben quest.
I'm up! Get back!
Oh, so we broke, but chances
My
are,
turn.
oh, actually, we do get attacks. Okay, we do actually get sometimes. That's nice.
It's down.
I even quested prematurely, thinking, oh, they'll just miss again, and then I'll be sad and self-deprecating humor applied, however poorly it may be.
I shall go.
We're going to utilize the fact that if we're casting an art, we actually don't waste a ton of the order.
Let's go! Get back! It's down!
I'll assist.
My turn!
All right. Yeah.
And there we go. Those
Well,
bouncing
look
clowns
at
have been defeated.
Alright!
Plus, some of the
Got
fade
it!
ones are gone for free. Whoopee.
I must train
Level
even
14
more.
Reen, level 12 Kurt. So class 7, they're catching up to Win quite easily because of the difference in level, but the monsters are about the right level for them to be fighting anyway, usually, so, you know. A pant and a gasp. We did it. Bizarre machines that fight with dirty tactics. How low will the society sink? Quite far, I would argue. I feel sorry I've reached my daily energy limit. Halloween. Anyway. Damn, I misread things. Huh? More bouncing clowns on the other side, and 3 of them at that. Damn, the cutscene made out that we're struggling against them. Oh no! We're blocked off. Are they just toying with us? For a bunch of clowns, they sure aren't funny. Yeah. Hi, it's me, a bouncing clown. Sorry, you 3, it seems I've pushed you all too hard. Just leave this to me. What? Reen's about to go into his spirit unification form.
What is he?
No, Reen.
Spirit Universe?
That won't be necessary.
Hey, literal, that won't be necessary happens. Because Laura's here. Yippee. You know what? I'm fine with it this time. Go ahead, Laura. Go kill those bouncing clowns for us.
She's...
No way.
Pitiful.
Laura's the only one that understands the idea that you dodge the paralyzing stings. Behold, look how awesome a member of Class 7 can be in battle. But then in gameplay might suck. Well, no, okay, that's rather mean. Laura is very nice damage dealer, but that's really all she can do. And it's physical damage, and you have Reen in your party at all times. Sometimes double dipping is fine, but it really depends on the situation at hand.
The Arcade School's special technique.
Her combat strength has increased exponentially from before.
And Reen is just laughing again as per usual.
A temporary master of immense skill. I should have known. I never thought I'd get to see both you and Elliot again here.
Man, I can't believe Falcon spoiled that Fee was here. Because they'd be like, okay, 2 members of Class 7, and there'll be no hugs! Yippee!
Come now. You should have been prepared for at least this much. Though we have exchanged letters. It's been some time since we've seen each other's faces.
Damn you, Falcon! Why is Reen's heart never allowed to be in a specific
You've grown
direction?
taller, haven't you? To be frank, I nearly didn't recognize you at first.
You too, Laura. You've become so strong and dazzlingly beautiful, it's hard to believe it's only been a little over a year.
There's no need for flattery. I'm aware I still need training in that regard.
Right, loving embraces
It's
aside.
good to see you again.
I've heard much about you.
I see a familiar face, but I shall introduce myself nonetheless.
And yes, drinking game whenever someone does do that is definitely not kind to your liver. Laura Arseed. It's Laura.
I am the daughter
What else
of the
can we say?
Viscount of Legram, Laura S. Arcade. I'm also a member of the original Class 7. It is a pleasure to meet you all.
And for the record, out of all the branch campus students, if Class 7 was to be the size as the original form, then Jessica would fill the Laura role. To at least in terms of background and that sort of thing. But other than that, like, no, wouldn't fit at all in the same way. But in the same way outside of that, really. It's really bizarre how they do that for some art types just show up all the time. But anyway. Back in Parm. So this is a request from the Viscount. As soon as I achieved Master, I was qualified to become an instructor. Been travelling to wherever my services have been needed ever since. Makes sense, it hasn't been that long and yet so much is already happening for you. The Viscount must have high hopes for you. Well, I certainly can pray I can live up to them. Your family's school is famous, isn't it? Very. The Arcede and Fanta schools of swordsmanship are the most renowned in the Empire. Correct, in terms of skill and notoriety, they're about equal. Both also happen to have masters serving our country's military in some form. That they do. I suppose I prefer a more humbling approach, but yes, we are quite known. And I've heard much of you from your father, referring to Kat. It's a rare thing indeed to meet a dual wielder of the Fanta sword style. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm worth any special mention. I'm still a novice, my father and brother are years beyond me, and I wouldn't think to compare myself to someone like you when you obtained mastery at such a young... And why is that? There are endless paths to the sword. Mastery is but a single point on one's unique path. I still have much training to do. I would place myself at a similar point as your instructor, really. Yeah, I don't think so. Please, you needn't be so humble. There are also geniuses who go beyond the concept of mastery, being one being the head of your campus. Yeah, Aurelia is... Yeah, that's one way to describe Aurelia, that's for sure. She's more a monster than a genius. No joke, she's that strong. She mastered both Arcede and Fanta styles. Does that answer your question? Wow, that's nuts. I'm sure everyone was expecting her to come with you on your field exercises. Yeah, we were actually, but it doesn't seem like she stayed behind because of any meddling on the government's part. But right now I'm more worried about all these reports of archaisms. Do you think it means Boris is up to something? It's possible, but any answer I give would be pure speculation on my part. It's also possible they were let loose as a decoy. Attract attention here in order to do something worse elsewhere. It would be true to their MO. As it would be for the intelligence division, they would utilise a similar strategy in this case. You just went right out and blabbed it. Direct as always. Haha. Don't do a drinking game on ha-has either. Fucking hell, that... You'd need at least 3 replacement livers at this point. Fucking hell. Let's keep in touch in case either one of us learns new info. Sets my mind at ease knowing you and Elliot are right round the corner, although I have a funny feeling this wasn't some divine intervention from the goddess. Oh, I wonder what makes you think that. But likewise, I'll be counting on you as well. To you as a fellow graduate of Fours and as one who carries the Class 7 name. We've gone over 2 hours and my back's hurting, so we might be stopping after these cutscenes. So Laura carries on training various people. Paul that happened to be in the training hall, because, you know, it's good to know that there are still people that believe in the way of the sword in an age of soldats and all that, because I think that they'd be there. Wow, she's just too cool! Bang it, bang it, bang it. No, Yuna set me off on that one. Fuck! She's tall, dignified, beautiful. Yes, Yuna, I agree 100%. Yuna, I believe your eyes are becoming giant pink hearts. Well, while someone gets on that idea of a fanfic for Yuna and Laura, which, by the way, if anyone does have any knowledge of that, don't let me know. I don't want to know where people go to find the weird content creation that people do of Trails. Well, the weird side of things. The normal side of things, oh, fair enough. Please do share. I happily see more content, more stuff being made about Trails. That'd be fun. I didn't realise she was part of Class 7 as well. Oh, who wasn't part of Class 7 at this point? No, obviously. Really, I guess I never did mention it. Laura and Elliot are both irreplaceable friends of mine from Class 7. Each of them graduated early last year for their own personal reasons, but it was because of their support that I myself was able to graduate this spring. Ah. Milliam too. Oh yeah, she's just as much a member of our class as any of us. Of course, the old Class 7 and new Class 7 aren't the same. You guys should try and find an identity for your class all your own. Meanwhile, in Cold Steel 4, wow, you guys are basically just Class 7. Screw the whole old and new thing. We're just Class 7. Or at least that's how it feels. You even finished your first day of special missions without any problems. Don't jinx it, they might all just stub their toes on every fence post. Why did I say ring post? Fence post from here back to the field exercise camp. You fool, Ween. Oh, now that you mention it. We investigated 3 remote areas, finished all our required quests by the end of the day. Honestly, it was a close call. Well, we're not done until we get back to the camp. Let's get going, everyone. Hopefully we can get back to the camp before sunset. Got it. Understood. And the main story will progress once we leave Parm via the west exit, meaning this is a great stopping point. So next time, we'll head back to the field exercise camp and then carry on with our field exercises beyond this day, as we are meant to be here for additional amount of time than just a singular day. And besides, we know Dooley and Shirley are about, but the characters don't, so, yeah, let's just say they're going to butt their heads in soon. And what is truly behind that gate? These are questions that should hopefully get answered next time in Trails Cold Steel 3. That'll be part 8, but this was part 7, and I hope you enjoyed. I apologise for those parts where I suddenly disappeared and distracted myself with Reddit, but I kind of needed to edit my comment, a comment I made as quickly as possible to reflect the fact that I'm not a funny person. Anyway, and maybe that's still self-deprecation humour occurring, but oh well. Anyway, the Stephen Witcher's picture probably won't be in on the next part because I don't think there is anything to really have, unless I just wanted to keep it there as like a reminder to people, don't be horny. It's just so simple. So anyway, that was the outro. And this is also an outro. See you next time. Bye bye.